Welcome back everyone. Time to go ahead and talk about a couple of other features that we may be seeing on iOS 15. So first of all, getting the main thing out of the way, as far as we know, the device support or the supported devices are still going to be, as far as we know, the iPhone 7 and onwards. So what this means is that pretty much if you own any device under an iPhone 7, including the iPhone SE, 6S, 6S Plus, and below, these phones potentially are not going to be getting the next version of iOS, aka iOS 15. Now this is a bad thing and a good thing. I guess it's a bad thing because those things aren't going to be supported anymore. But the good side of it is that most probably these things are still going to be getting supplemental updates and security updates straight from iOS 14. As we saw with iOS 12, even if those devices are not going to be getting any more software updates, full OS updates, it's still going to be getting security updates. The iPhone 5S and iPhone 6 still live on because they're still getting security updates. So I think that's a pretty big deal in and of itself. Now, the next thing, these updates really aren't super crazy as far as I can tell. As far as we know, the widgets are also going to be getting an update, which I think is great. So we're going to be getting higher quality widgets and probably actual interactivity. So what this means is for most widgets, as far as I know, you can't really move them around in terms of the apps. You can't really use anything within them. They're basically just a display on the front end. There's really no way to interact with them. Even with the little smart widget where it changes things to different times of the day, even that one doesn't have that much functionality. You can just swipe between things. But with this next update, we could potentially be getting a really big update to the widgets so we can actually interact with them. We can change a lot of things with them. That'd be really cool. Also, the resizing capability. Right now, in order to actually resize a widget, we're going to have to delete the widget and basically redo the new one. Within iOS 15, we could potentially be seeing the resizing capability coming back a little bit easier, so you can actually kind of drag it, kind of like how we have on Android. So I think that's going to be a big deal. So hopefully widgets get a little bit of an update. Now, I think the keyboard is also going to be getting a pretty monumental upgrade. It honestly deserves one. I don't understand why Apple just doesn't put these apps on their own app store. They should just put this keyboard on the app store and update the apps that way instead of us having to fully update our device in order to take advantage of it. I think that's kind of annoying, to be honest. Now, we could potentially be seeing, the swipe capability on the keyboards getting better, the language capabilities getting better, and hopefully more functionality within these keyboards. I would love to see a numbered keyboard on this keyboard, as well as, a resizing capability, making the keyboard either bigger or smaller. I understand we have the one-handed capability and stuff, but I think it'd be really cool if we could kind of take it up a notch and hopefully being able to extend the keyboard and all that stuff. So I think that would be really cool in and of itself. We could potentially be seeing some big upgrades to Siri as well. As most of you know, Siri is still great, but it still has some shortcomings, and within iOS 15, hopefully Apple can make a lot of these things hopefully better, a lot more offline capability, and us not even having to use networks or anything like that in order to actually use Siri. I think that'd be really cool. And the ability to actually change more default apps. This almost seems kind of like a given. We now have the music capability to change on Siri. We could also change our browser and mail apps, but hopefully there's a little bit more capability. Maybe we can change all of our default apps. Maybe if we want to use a different text messaging app, maybe a different camera app, things like that, that would be really cool. And just opening it up to everyone, I think that would be a really cool thing, and that could potentially be happening as well. And to end it off, possibly seeing split screen multitasking. This is something where we could potentially be seeing. I really don't know. This is why I saved it towards the end, because I just don't know if it's going to happen. If I have to say it, it's like 50-50. iPads already have it. We now have picture-in-picture. It just doesn't make any sense to me why Apple just doesn't already throw it into this. Again, it's not a guarantee, but we could potentially be seeing it. And if I had to say it, it could potentially be happening. We really don't know, like I said, but we could potentially see it. So that really pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.